The National Football League is realizing what are the consequences when you let your star players disrespect America and its national anthem. The NFL's TV ratings are low again this week. The TV partners might end up losing around $200 million if the ratings continue to drop, predicted one Jefferies analyst. During the second week, NFL ratings dropped 4% comparing to last year's second week rating. And after the Sunday's protest on Monday, the rating dropped 14%. Surely the NFL spokesperson will say this is because the games are too long or some other reason. But it is clear that is not the reason. The Americans do not approve of the players' protests. The first weekend had a 12% lower rating than 2016, and the second week had 15%. The NFL on CBS single header on Sunday had 14.5 million viewership, rating 8.4, which is 24% lower than the last year's Fox broadcast that had 19.2 million viewers and 11.0 rating. CBS's 8.4 rating is the lowest rating since 1998. Some believe it's because of Colin Kaepernick and the NFL. It seems like Kaepernick's unemployment didn't scare the NFL players not to protest because the number of players sitting during the national anthem is just getting bigger. Regular season. Marcus Peters, Chiefs, sat. Marshawn Lynch, Raiders, sat. Michael Bennett, Seahawks, sat. Malcolm Jenkins, Eagles, raised fist. Robert Quinn, Rams, raised fist. Martellus Bennett, Packers, raised fist. Chris Long, Eagles, put his hand on teammate Malcolm Jenkins's shoulder. Rodney McLeod, Eagles, put his hand on teammate Malcolm Jenkins's shoulder. Justin Britt, Seahawks, put his hand on teammate Michael Bennett's shoulder. Thomas Rawls, Seahawks, put his hand on teammate Michael Bennett's shoulder. Cliff Avril, Seahawks, sat. Frank Clark, Seahawks, sat. Johnny Hekker, Rams, embraced teammate Robert Quinn. Eric Reid, 49ers, knelt surrounded by teammates, preseason. Marshawn Lynch, Raiders, sat. Michael Bennett, Seahawks, sat. Cliff Avril, Seahawks, sat during the end of the anthem. Seth DeValve, Browns, knelt. Duke Johnson Jr., Browns, knelt. Terrence McGee, Browns, knelt. Isaiah Crowell, Browns, knelt. Kenny Britt, Browns, knelt. Ricardo Lewis, Browns, knelt. Jabril Peppers, Browns, knelt. Calvin Pryor, Browns, knelt. Jamar Taylor, Browns, knelt. Christian Kirksey, Browns, knelt. Jamie Collins, Browns, knelt. Ron Brooks, Eagles, knelt. Shalom Luini, Raiders, knelt. Eric Reid, 49ers, knelt. Cameron Jefferson, Bills, raised fist. Malcolm Jenkins, Eagles, raised fist. Jurrell Casey, Titans, raised fist. Wesley Woodyard, Titans, raised fist. Robert Quinn, Rams, raised fist. Jeremy Lane, Seahawks, stood with his back to the field and flag. Chris Long, Eagles, put his hand on teammate Malcolm Jenkins's shoulder. Derek Carr, Raiders, put his hand on teammate Khalil Mack's shoulder. Justin Britt, Seahawks, put his hand on teammate Michael Bennett's shoulder. DeShone Kizer, Browns, put his hand on teammate's shoulder. Britton Colquitt, Browns, put his hand on teammate's shoulder. Rodney McLeod, Eagles, put his hand on teammate Malcolm Jenkins's shoulder. Soon enough Americans will see how rude are these rich elite players. They make more money in 1 year than most of us will see in an entire lifetime. But instead of standing proud during the anthem of the country that made it all possible for them to become such stars, they are choosing to protest.